2, 3, 4. Hey everyone out there in Banjo land, Mike Heading here. I've got another little Fiddle-Tune request today. This time it's Liberty in the key of D. I wanted to challenge myself a little bit to try and play this without retuning the banjo. And it's got a lot of great classic fiddle or mandolin style licks that you can use in a lot of different fiddle tunes in the key of D. This is a great tune to learn. It's also going to help us stretch our left hand quite a bit. I'm going to break down the whole tune note for note and then show you a bunch of backup stuff that'll work on this song. Alright, here's Liberty in the key of D. Alright, so here's the first three measures of Liberty in the key of D. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. One more time. Okay, so we're going to start up here on the 7th fret of the 1st string. And we're going to use our pinky all the way up there. So on the 7th fret of the 1st string. And then we're going to play the 5th string right after that. So it's going to be on the pickup is on 4 and. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So just a kind of a simple fiddle style pickup to get into the notes. So again, 7th fret. I'm playing that with the middle finger of my right hand. Then I'm hitting the open 5th string. So we're again 1, 2, 3, 4 and I'm using my pinky there of my left hand because that's going to set me up to play the next part. So one more time, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to land down on the 4th fret of the 1st string with our 1st finger. So use that 5th string to give you kind of time to get back down there if you have to stretch a little bit. Let's just practice that. So 4 and 1. So that's going to be our first note of the song, the 4th fret. Okay, now here's measure 2. So we're going to have to do a kind of a big stretch here, and this will become more apparent of why we're doing this later. Sometimes with these fiddle tunes, you almost have to, what I would call, reverse engineer them, where what the notes that might work at first or what you think might work at first, you run into a wall, so then you have to change, how to play it to make the next section work. And that's what we had to do on this song, so that's why some of these stretches are going to be the way they are, and I'll talk about that, okay? So we're gonna reach our pinky all the way down to the 7th fret of the 4th string, and then our 1st finger's up on the 4th fret. So let's even just practice that stretch. And I'm dropping my thumb down a little bit behind the neck to help me do that stretch. I'm also trying to keep my pinky really straight, and I'm kind of using the muscle right here in my hand, and that just takes a little bit of practice to get that strong enough to do. It's not actually a big stretch. You could probably even do it with your 1st and 3rd finger, but it'll give your pinky some good practice. So let's just practice that, because we're going to bounce back and forth between those notes. I'm just doing middle and thumb with my right hand, quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all it is. I mean, the hardest part about it's the stretch. It's not right hand wise, it's not difficult. And try and keep the notes down if you can. That'll help them ring out. If you have to lift them up, you can, but that'll help the flow of the songs if you can keep them down. Okay, so let's try measures 1 and 2 together. So 1, 2, 3. Remember, don't do those quarter notes too fast. So 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. And then we're going to stay up here. You can take your pinky off now and give that a little release. And then here's measure 3. We're going to do some kind of back and forth middle and index fingers with our right hand. So you can put your second finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and we're going to do M, I, M, T with our right hand. So 1st string, 2nd string, 1st string, and then 5th string. Kind of a cool roll. Let's just practice the right hand one. So it's M, I, M, T. It's a really good roll for playing on the 1st string. You know, it's a little goofy if you haven't done a lot of back and forth index and middle, so practice that. That's a good roll to work on. You'll use that one a lot when you start playing melodies on the 1st string. A lot of our melody on this song is going to be on the 1st string, so this will give us some good rolls to work on that. Okay, so let's put our left hand back down. We got our 4th fret on the 1st string and 5th fret on the 2nd string. So let's do that roll again. And then we're going to do middle, index, and then take our 1st finger off. So open 1st string, and then one more 5th fret on the 2nd string. So basically this position stays down the whole time except for one note. You lift your 1st finger up. So one more time. And you can swing it a little bit or play it straight if you want. This is one of those songs where you might hear it, you know. So that'd be swung, or you could do it straight. It's good practice. Try it both ways. When you're first learning the song, I wouldn't worry too much about that. That's something you can get once you got a handle on the tune. Okay? So let's put the first 3 measures together. So 1, 2, 3. One more time. A little faster.